Boone Jenner. Boone, man, it just looked like it started on the wrong foot, and you're never able to find the right foot in this game today.
Yeah, I think you can see it. That's not our game, and we got it taken to us.
What is there any one particular thing, or was it just a whole combination of things today?
Well, it's a combination of things. I think as far as our structure goes, and just the energy and the compete level, it's just not to our standard.
Do you find that strange because you've had that for so long, and even though I know you added some bodies, but it was supposed to be something that would fortify that, not kind of take away from it?
Yeah, we gotta look in the mirror, obviously, and find our game again. I think obviously tonight. It hurts, and we know we're a better group in here, so we're going to have to take a look in the mirror and work through it together.
Do you feel like that first goal kind of contributed to the downside, or did you guys just not get off to the start that you wanted in general?
Well, the start, middle, I think just the whole thing. I think it wasn't, like I said, to our standard and what we expect in here.
How challenging it was to try to contain their speed, a very fast team, especially up front.
Yeah, no, they definitely are, and I think we're a fast team too. We just weren't playing quick, just with our puck decisions and moving our legs and getting the support. So obviously they're winning more races and more battles because of it.
Thanks, Boone Jenner, talking with us. Let's go over here. Whoop. Well, Nick is here.
Nick, certainly not the effort I guess you would expect tonight. How would you characterize it?
Yeah, it was not the standard we're used to here. So that was disappointing, but you know what? Can't dwell on it. You got to get ready for a big one tomorrow, and that's how we have to approach it. So, learn from it quick. No one feels good in this room right now, obviously, but we got a chance to right the ship. Come tomorrow. So, great opportunity for us.
How surprising is it, given the expectations now, especially since the deadline, that you have a game like this at this time of the year?
Yeah, you know what? That word gets thrown around a lot with the expectations and all that stuff. I mean, we're a good hockey team. So whether we added or we were a good hockey team before then, and so I don't know why that would change anyone's mindset or how that's going to go. So I just think we just need to understand the frame of the season. The period of the season that we're in, and games are hard. Every teams that are out of it are playing with nothing to lose. Teams that are in it you got to find a way. Every game is so hard right now, and it's just like we're not quite at the compete level that we need to be at in each and every game, and we have to understand that. So that was the difference of the game tonight. It wasn't a horrible game. We just had a tough one in the first, and then in the second, obviously it gets away from us. But we need a lot more energy and a lot more compete to be the team that we expect to be, and that doesn't matter who we add or who we have in the lineup. And there's a standard here, and that's why I said it was below our standard, which can't happen this time of year.
And that speaks to the forecheck, which you just never were able to quite establish that forecheck the way you wanted to.
I mean, that's what makes us really good. Yeah. I mean, that's who we are, and when we don't get to our game or our forecheck, it makes it a hard night for us. And tonight was that case. I mean, we had one and dones, or every time we do, or if it's a shot, he sees it. Not a lot of traffic. That's on us as forwards to get there. So, I'm not going to beat us up. I think we know at this time of year what we need to do. So we got an opportunity tomorrow to do it, and we have to. I mean, that's not mince words here. It's really crucial that we bounce back, and I have a good feeling that we will.
Nick, do you have concern about the transition game, where it looks like in these last couple of games, all of a sudden it's tough to get out of your own end and then get to the neutral zone with the speed that you've used throughout most of the year? Yeah,
I think that just plays into our forecheck. When you talk about what we're playing in our end too much, so obviously it looks slower. It looks, our D are having to go back for pucks more. When we get the other team going back for pucks, it's almost like we play a three-quarter ice game or a half ice game where our D feel comfortable, they can surf up. Our D feel like they don't have to go back, and we're wearing down our D just too much too early. And that's where we got to get better as a forward group and understanding, especially early on. Doesn't have to be cute. Just get it in, get going, get our legs going. All of a sudden, everyone starts feeling really good. You start feeling like you're tilting forward a little bit more, and and that's what makes us dangerous. And the games we do that, we have success. The games we don't, it's up in the air, or it's a game like this, and this time of year it can't happen.
When you play against, not you particularly, but when the team plays against that kind of top line, I would think puck management is so crucial. Would it seem to get away from you guys against that top line tonight?
They have great sticks. Not only are they fast, they have great sticks. So just when you think you got to play by them, he bats it down, they've gone the other way. That's what makes them good. That's why they're elite players. But we've played against every team has a great line or two, so we can't use that as an excuse. It's just understanding who you're out against, understanding how you need to play, and also getting your game going outwill them, outcompete them, and for us it just seemed like they outchecked us, that line. They outdid what we wanted to do to them, and that's not acceptable. And you know, in anything going forward here, every team has a great line. We have to will our game onto every single team's lines, and you know, that's a good lesson for everybody from going in tomorrow. We got another great line tomorrow.
We're moving right by it, Tom. I'm not going to pick it apart, talk about what's good, bad. We're moving right by it.
How do you got
We play tomorrow.
very fast team
Yes.
coming in.
Yep.
How do you-
We play tomorrow.
So just to be clear with the team as well, this is under the bridge. You're not going to touch this game and just move forward.
Move right by it. Short-term memory, we move right by it. Good.
Time to get Jody's take as Jody Shelley sits down with me. This is a crucial game at a crucial time and not the right performance today.
Too many turnovers, not enough clean plays, bad decisions, all ended up favoring the Edmonton Oilers. I didn't feel like they generated enough, the Blue Jackets, on Koskinen. He did get a shutout. He was the third star, but I don't feel like the Blue Jackets really went after him much. I feel a disconnect between the D and the forwards. And not necessarily always getting out of the defensive zone. I thought it was in the neutral zone. You're trying to get those touch plays in deep. It's not connecting, or it's going for icing, or it's going for a turnover the other way. You want to give Draisaitl the puck in the neutral zone. He's probably going to find McDavid and get it back and score his 40th. That's exactly what happened here this afternoon. That high-octane line with their best players, their best players were elite, and the Blue Jackets' best players were not. Didn't get anything going this afternoon. So two opposites of that, frustrating loss. The Blue Jackets, you would have expected them in the cellar building to come in and try to get the emotional game going. The past few games, just not clean enough with some of their plays. Even the passing plays are going against them. They need to straighten it out because tomorrow the Winnipeg Jets are here.